Hello. How are we? Happy Sunday. Happy first weekend of March. Happy Bradford pears are blooming where I am. Daffodils, and I saw the first irises blooming today as well. So lots of things are beginning to bloom. I also have my first batch of mosquito bites for the season. So that means I need to go find my bottle of garlic pills and start cooking with a little bit more garlic. But the weather is fantastic. I have 2 big glasses of water next to me because I went on a relatively easy hike / walk in my area, and it was very nice. But now I'm thirsty, so I have lots of hydration to do. So yeah. I made sure to change my calendar in the background for Devin. Actually, for all of us, but so yes. So that happened. I have not pulled a card for today, so I need to do that. But how are you guys doing? Jenna says, woohoo, made it back in time for another epic sprint session. Yay. Hubby is at home and sick. Oh no, so you've missed out a lot today with tending him. Now it's time to get work done. Gotcha. All right. And CB says you're cooking dinner in the air fryer. Excellent. What's for dinner? And Megan says, hello all. You're working on the outline of your next portfolio piece. You're hoping to finish it today and maybe finish half of the first rough draft by the end of the day. The next rough draft, I guess. My brain not wanting to compute. Devin says, howdy. Hello, Devin. How are you? Singing the alphabet song in my head. Okay, now I've got the right spot for it. Cool Gamer is here. Hello, welcome. And Tiny Scribe, hello. Spiced chai tea is the only thing getting you through the week, but you are going to see Cyrano today. Oh, nice. Excellent. Megan will be glad to talk with you about your feelings about the movie afterwards. Jenna says, hello. Hello. And Elizabeth says, hello, hello. Trying to do some planning for tomorrow, but you had your bachelorette party yesterday and you are tired. Yes, I can imagine maybe slightly hungover as well, if that's part of the bachelorette plan. So Persephone, hello. Not the mosquitoes. Yeah. No, they like me, but they not like me not just once. They usually taste a bit and then decide maybe this part isn't sweet enough, and so they go up half an inch and then they do it again. And then they do it again. So I have 5. I have five on that part of my leg. Underneath my knee, I have another 6. At the base of the backside of that, I have another 3. So yeah, so I have mosquito bites, and they're all on one leg, which is irritating. I mean, they're irritating in general, but they just decided that one leg was the tastiest, nowhere else. But whatever. It's I live in the South. I have known this my entire life. Mosquitoes like me. I just have to deal with it. It's part of the seasonal thing. Megan says, ooh, Tiny Scribe, tell me what you think of Cyrano after you see it. Yes, I knew that would happen. CV is making a bacon and cheese pastry thing from the freezer aisle and some fries. Excellent. Sounds delicious. Kate says, hello, hello. Working on 43 rewrites today since you finished chapter 42 on Friday. Excellent. Tiny Scribe says, I'm probably going to cry buckets. Yes. Figured you try and you join for one sprint of revising your current manuscript to get ready for querying. Nice. CV says, I booked Sonic the Hedgehog for April 1st. Nice. Slightly hungover, yes. Garlic oil. Yeah, well, that's what, either cooking with garlic or taking like garlic capsules. So, Megan says, boyfriend and I went to a Ukrainian-owned bakery in town and got some delicious passion fruit mousse cake and some other goodies. Oh, very nice. Excellent. Good way to support, too. So Devin says, crazy day, you went shopping and the mall had to be evacuated because of a power failure. Oh, yeah, because it's cold where you are. So power failure means no heat. Yeah. Tiny Scribe says, because of my state of undress when you sleep, you sometimes get, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and it's the leg that I stuck out for temperature control when I was sleeping. So I either got it when I was playing outside with the nephews, which I would think I would get it on both legs then, or I got it much more likely by sticking my leg out. Yes, I'm a mosquito buffet. Yes, absolutely. And it's very rude of them. They adore your husband as well. We pretend they're his fangirls and scream with excitement when they see him. Think Beatles fangirls. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Megan says, Gloria was telling me yesterday that mosquitoes have been shown to be attracted to the color dark blue, so avoid blue colors when you go out during mosquito times. Yeah. They wear me no matter, they eat me no matter what color I wear. So, but yes, that is a tip I have heard. It's also, you also want to avoid wearing like navy blue if you're going to be around yellow jackets, because it looks like that sort of like lime yellow green reflector color to them. Yeah, something about the way that their eyeballs work. So speaking of, you're going to Spain in July / August, and you need to start your garlic oil again. Yes. Hannah says, hi, hello, welcome. Jenna says, you have insulin resistance, prediabetes, and infertility diagnosis. Makes you super yummy for biting insects. Yeah, I think you're welcome for the reminder. Yeah, I was just thinking of like, where did I put my bottle? Because I put it not in the normal spot for like my daily medicines and things, daily vitamins and things, because it's not a thing in the winter. So now I gotta find where I put it. So yeah, it's a security issue too. Okay, yeah, that's true. That is true. True. Alrighty. Well, okay. So speaking of insects, we do have an insect for today's card. Vitamin B1 is apparently good for keeping them away too. Oh, okay. I'll have to check and make sure my regular multivitamin has that. Gotta love these scanning trackers for unpaid items not working. Yeah. All right, so today's card is the grasshopper. So we're going to do the grasshopper. So he's going to be appearing on the screen in 3, 2, 1, grasshopper on the screen. Take a leap of faith is the main message for the grasshopper. It says, right now you are poised to jump up into the next level of your life and move forward into something even better than you could have ever imagined. When the grasshopper spirit appears, it is a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown, for the grasshopper represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of creation. You are being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when the grasshopper appears. You are not going to go backwards, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was. Luck is on your side. Jump up and forward with the confidence, because the grasshopper has so much in store for you if only you will take that leap. So grasshopper is no longer on the screen. But yeah, so I think the you're being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. So if you are waffling between two choices of where to take your story, as I often am, take the leap that maybe the more out there or wild one is the one to go with, because it's more unexpected, or it requires that faith to make sure that you put yourself out there. So that's the card for the day. Fitting that we get an insect, yes. Persephone says we're bugging out on, yes, exactly. Well, I mean, and Stream Hoppers United does not necessarily have to be limited to frogs. Can definitely be grasshoppers. So, has anyone tried chocolate-covered grasshoppers? No. But there is a... so Keebler Cookies makes a knockoff of the Girl Scout cookie Thin Mints, and they are called grasshoppers. And they are delicious. If you do not have Girl Scouts in your area or can't afford the Girl Scout price for the boxes, look out for a Keebler cookie sale and get one of the grasshoppers. So if you like the Thin Mints from the Girl Scouts, try the Keebler grasshoppers. Tiny Scribe says, you could not pay me to do that, Devin, to eat grasshoppers. Yeah, I hope I never have to. So we'll just leave it at that. Becca says, hello. Hello. Hannah says, no thanks to the chocolate-covered grasshopper from Devin. Absolutely. Jenna says, I was thinking about the Stream Hoppers United. Yes. Megan says, my great-grandfather's favorite alcoholic drink is the grasshopper. Oh, I do not know what goes into a grasshopper drink, so I have no context for this as to what it might taste like. Or not, because I don't know if it's the kind that would burn your taste buds off. Who knows? But yes, lots of coincidences, aren't they? All right, so since it's Sunday, I am going to be setting up my... It is Sunday, right? Yes, it is. I'm going to be setting up my planner for next week, and then I will be working on the document that I've been editing. So those are the two things that are my primary focus for today, is getting ready for next week and editing. I'm hoping to get a couple of like maybe six or seven scenes done for editing. But yeah, it's got cream de mint. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure how you spell it either, but I know what you mean. Tiny Scribe says, look, if I was in the wilderness trying to survive, sure I would, but living my everyday normal life, no thank you. Exactly. Exactly. CV says, okay, I'm back with my vitamins. Excellent. Megan says, and ice cream. Ah, okay, so cream de mint and ice cream. Jenna says the Thin Mints / grasshopper candies were kind of made in likeness to the alcoholic grasshopper drink. Oh, makes sense. Exotic Expressions Dance Fitness. Hello. So my Sunday streams start at 2, so we've just been chatting and saying hello. So we have all of the sprints left. So you arrived in time. Yes, I need to do this too. But I don't have the thumbnails made, so I have to wait till after the stream to do that. It might be spelled correctly, hopefully. Alrighty, so let's do this. I've pulled up one of HK's silent timers. I saw that she has some new kitty timers, but they have the typewriter ambiance sound, so we might try that later. For right now, we're going to go with silent, so you can choose whatever music you care for on your end. Share the screen. There we go. All right, so we are going with the sunrise background. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want, which is appropriate for planning days. All right. Hello, Christian. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Megan says, I'm currently listening to lo-fi. We're never a lo-fi person, but it's growing on me. The lo-fi that I listen to can't be the kind that has like the static in front, because static just crawls up my spine and it just does not do well with me. So I do like the lo-fi. I just have to hunt around to make sure that it's a mix that doesn't have any of that sort of like static that they add to make it feel vintage, because I hate static. So, but yeah. So, all right, here we go. So 15 minutes. One, save your document if you've already been working, or pull up your document, or get your notebook out, whatever it is that you're working on today. Two, make sure you have something to hydrate with and take a sip. Three, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And four, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How was that? Did we have fun? Was that a good break? Was that a good session? Good first sprint? I managed to get all of my decoration done for this week. Lots of little like pom-poms and things. And so I've just started on doing my like basic to-do lists for every day. So yeah, so not bad. I got most of my planning done in that 15-minute sprint. So that's fantastic. Yeah. All right, let's see, where were we? Christian likes HK Darkwood's timer. It's a fantastic timer. HK always makes really good timers. HK Darkwood. So, Persephone also adores lo-fi. Hannah says, I quite like lo-fi to work to. Yeah, it's a lot calming and sort of like steady pace type of thing, which helps you kind of keep on track a lot of times. Yeah. You're going to hop out and listen to instrumental music. Be back in 15 to chat. Excellent. CB says you get your Sunday playlist on. Yay. Elizabeth said, currently listening to Howl's Moving Castle medley with ASMR sounds. It's lovely when you hear the cogs turning and the house creaking. Yes. See, I like that kind of sort of background noise. I just have an issue with the ones that add a layer of static for no good reason. In my mind, there's no good reason to add static into music. But yes, I have seen and I've listened to Howl's Moving Castle. I think I know which one you're talking about too. So Jenna says, hello, hello, hello. And Jenna says, hello, other Jenna. Yes, we have a Jenna Writes Romance and O'Malley today. Maggie is here. Hello, lovelies. Hello. Devin says, my Waddle sibling. Yes, indeed. And Jenna says hi to Maggie. Devin says, hashtag Team Waddle. Yes. Hannah likes the sound of the Howl's Moving Castle and medley soundtrack. Does sound awesome. Team Waddle, indeed. And Nat is here. Hello. Welcome. Just made it. Did you miss anything? We have done the warm-up sprint, but that is all we have done. Well, we've chatted too. So Jenna says, I finished my blog post scheduling. Yay! And a related marketing. Hooray! So you're almost done. That's fantastic. CB got 145. That was fun. You just Gwyneth Paltrow and quoted Hamilton and Les Mis. Nice. All in 15. Nat says, came in halfway through, so only got about 200 words. You're working on sci-fi today. Excellent. Kate went down a formatting rabbit hole because procrastination is your BFF today. Gotcha. I understand that. It really is. Okay, so Elizabeth has the specific link to the Howl's Moving Castle soundtrack and ASMR combo. There we go. Nat says, greetings to everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Yes. Hannah says, all thanks. Cotton down, rabbit fur, and silk. We're talking, was this in answer to something? I'm trying to figure out what the connection here is. Did I miss something? I'm not sure what this comment is in relation to. But these are different kinds of material that you could make different things out of. So now you'll have to tell us what this combo is for. Hannah says 351 words, lots of scene setting, and trying to keep it interesting. Excellent. Maggie says, sitting in bed, editing and watching the snowfall, 6.5 inches since 1 a.m. Wow. It's 12:30. 6.5 inches in 12 hours is just shy of 12 hours is a lot. Was in response to Megan. Did I skip Megan's comment? Did I miss Megan's comment somewhere? I wonder if this is doing top versus live thing again. Let me figure this out, y'all. Okay, so it's just under Elizabeth's link. Interesting. Okay, so it's not showing up on StreamYard. Interesting. Okay, so it's in the live chat. Megan's question is in the live chat, but not in StreamYard or in the top chat. Interesting. Okay, so Megan says, I worked on my outline some more, got stuck writing a cliche, rewriting a cliche. So you want to say it's soft as a cloud, but that seems too cliche. So what is super soft? And so that's where Nat was suggesting cotton, down, rabbit fur, silk. That's what that was. Or you could just say soft and leave it at that. Too many comparisons can bog down writing and cause purple prose syndrome. Also a thought to consider. Elizabeth says, finishing planning tomorrow's lessons and got started on personal planning in your bullet journal. The layout is turning out nice, so you think you're going to post it on your Instagram. Oh, nice. The only thing I've done in my bullet journal is actually my calendar spread. So I have end quote page. Like I haven't done a whole lot of bullet journaling. I've been sticking more to my planner recently. So Jenna says hi to Jenna. Just making sure that Stacy says my kid just dumped a bottle of water down the sink and then wants to fill it up with water. Interesting. Was it like a plastic bottle of water that had been sitting out and maybe has that plasticky taste? I don't know, but that does seem quite ironic. Elizabeth said, you're welcome to Hannah. Persephone journaled and did your daily card pulls. Tiny Scribe revised one whole chapter. Nice. That's so nice. Hannah says, I love the idea of starting a bujo, but you just don't have the patience. You love watching people design theirs, though. Well, and there are different levels of decoration because there's art journaling, which is actually what people are calling bujo. And then there's the actual like bullet journal method, which is very, very minimalistic. So, you know, it's a just whatever you decide to do is fine. That's what's nice about custom journaling, which is what we have taken to calling bujo. CB says you actually dissed Gwyneth Paltrow twice. Gotcha. And Nat says similes and metaphors are great, but you try to only add them in places that need emphasis, or else it's like driving down a bumpy road with no brakes or something. Gotcha. Courtney, hello, welcome. Yes, thank you. I finally found it, and it's odd that it's not showing up, but I'm glad I was able to find it. So Elizabeth says to Hannah, that's what I love about bujos, though, that you are so free to do what you want. Feeling artsy one day, go for it. Literally just want to write down your grocery list, go for it. Yes. Yes, yes. CB has an excerpt for us. Clint, talk less, smile more, said Nat, her voice dropping. Did you just quote Lin-Manuel Miranda at me? Yes, it's a line from Hamilton. Do you hear the people sing? Asked Pepper. No. Yeah, that's what, there are some months where I have lots of space for each day and then there are days where I'm just like, I'll do a 1 line a day, and that's the extensiveness of my journaling for that's usually on Nano. Is like the basics of that, and then I have like the word count stuff. So StreamYard Dawdles, it did. Metaphors can be artistic, or they can weigh down your writing if there are too many, so you try to put them only in places that need flavor or emphasis. But this also depends on your author voice / style, is whether or not you want purple prose or not. So, yeah, but again, that's why writing is fantastic, because you can take the same story and different people write it, and it's a totally different story. It's fantastic. Elizabeth says, maybe that's what's happening to your comments lately. They show up on YouTube, but not in StreamYard. Yeah, and I don't know why, but who knows? Who knows? Elizabeth is encouraging Hannah to do more Bujo. Becca says, edited a video for my channel. Only been a 3-month break. Yep. We do that. We do take frequent breaks, don't we? And some of the breaks are longer than others, but I've noticed maybe it's just the pandemic has sort of like, I don't know, his because I don't know if it's happening on multiple channels or just a few of us, that like we've all kind of taken that pause in making edited videos for a while, and that may be because we're trying to find either our areas are coming out of quarantine, and so we're able to go out and do stuff, and so we can finally make new videos, vlog stuff, or we're just like we went through all of our ideas during the quarantine. I don't know, but I'm excited for a new video. Megan says it's actually for a down pillow. You're trying to describe what it feels to lay your head on the pillow. I was never a fan of down pillows, I'm gonna be honest, because maybe it's just the type of down pillows that that my grandparents had, but they always had little feather bits that would like poke at you. So maybe we just had the cheap kind. I don't know. So while it was soft, it was also pokey. So I don't think that's the kind of pillow you're trying to describe. Maggie says, you have been busy, Becca. Yes. CB says, my tarot cards are at the other apartment. Oh no. Down pillows are soft. Maybe mention how it's puffy, but sinks in when you lay on it. It was a fresh bottle of water from the fridge, and she wanted to put cold water in it from our water cooler, but it was already cold. That does get weirder and weirder. So, Nat says, puffy is a good word for down. Yes. Jordan is here. Hello. I am well. How about you? Hopefully we will get to another sprint before too long. Maggie says, I have a very simple Bujo that has a writing page, a project notes page, a symptom tracker for each month. Your youngest gave you a clever fox last year and had so much extra stuff that you didn't bother doing. Yeah. Laura says, your 100-word story, Scarecrow, was accepted by Black Hair Press. Yay! That's amazing, Laura. That's awesome. Congratulations. Maggie says, I was almost relieved when the puppy ate it because you felt guilty for not finishing all the little extra stuff. Gotcha. CB says, I was writing that line when Do You Hear the People Sing came on your Alexa speaker. Yes. I can word. Devin says, congrats to Laura. Elizabeth says, congratulations to Laura. Maggie says to Laura, yay, spread those tiny scares everywhere. Megan says, yay to Laura and congrats. Jenna also says, congrats. So does Hannah. And CB says, it's incredible, Laura. Yes, it is. Net says, yes, that's true. Some purple prose can be beautiful. Other times it's just too much. But in most cases, it's not a thing to strive for. Elizabeth says, excited for the video, Becca. And Laura says, now I'm trying to come up with a 100-word story on the theme of zippers. Any idea? Yes. There's always like the phrase like zip it. But what happens if you have somebody who gets really annoyed and actually like does install a zipper on the people that annoy them? I don't know. Would that be scary enough? Now it says beige prose is the exact opposite and can be good because it's easy to read, but bad because it's bland and basic without a distinct voice. Skin suit. Oh, there you go. That's an idea. Becca says, I think that's true. I found that I really needed to concentrate on writing for a while, but suddenly you got in the mood to make it a writing fort and you decided to film it. Oh, fantastic. That'll be absolutely wonderful. I love that. Devin says, zippers can be scary for men. True. Jenna says, I need to look into these different versions of prose. Interesting. Yes. Becca says, thank you to Elizabeth. Megan says, down, real down doesn't have feather bits. It's just the soft underbelly of a goose. Talking about your kid. Yeah, I don't know. Testing boundaries, perhaps. I don't know. Is it just me or it's just me. I don't know if you have me on accidentally under 2 tabs or if it's just, I don't know. I talk and sometimes when I read, I make voices. I don't know. Jenna wants to know how old Stacy's kid who is pouring out the cold water from the fridge in order to get cold water from the water cooler. How old that child is. Nat says, in sci-fi, it can be hard to describe alien things by just using Earth comparisons, so the prose can sound very beige and technical. Nat also says, the zippers on my hoodies are always breaking. You could write a rant about that. Oh, so you could have a zipper that needs to be undone, but it breaks and you can't get out type of zipper. Elizabeth says, somebody who lies all the time and gets a zipper mouth. Maybe an idea for Laura. She's 6 with special needs. Okay, gotcha. So maybe there's a reason in her head, but we don't know what the reason is. I don't know. Don't know. Alrighty, let's do another sprint. I finally got to the bottom of the chat. We are apparently very chatty today. So let's do a 25-minute sprint. Second sprint, as always, is my self-promo time section of the sprints. So make sure that if you have something you would like to self-promote, be it your YouTube channel, your Twitch channel, your Amazon author page, your Etsy store, your social medias, your websites, your blogs, whatever it is, now's the time to do so. So make sure to share whatever it is you would like to promote. Also, make sure to save. Make sure to take a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. Make sure you straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your 4 reminders. So here we go with the waddle time. And 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was sprint number 2. How was it? I finished my planning and to-do lists. Then I started editing. I got through, I think, 1 3/4 scenes from that 25-minute sprint. So I got started at least on the editing. So there's at least that. And then we had lots of links to go through. So if you have forgotten to do your self promo, or if somehow the Tug and Tum Waddles missed you, now's your chance to do some self promo. So, but here we go. Tom Waddle, the mama with all the links, says, follow your fellow sprinters. Yes, if you have not subscribed to everybody who does authortube content and all the fun stuff, then you should. So Maggie says, here's Devin. Devin is real close to, have you made it yet, Devin? Let me actually check. Has Devin made, I can't see it. Maybe it just won't tell me. I don't know. Okay, so you posted everybody here. Excellent. Okay, so either way, Devin's playlists are super, super useful. And so definitely check out Devin's channel and subscribe if you use his playlist, or if you think you might use it in the future. Here is Jordan Mahoney's The Blind World YouTube channel. Here is Devin's link tree for all of Devin's things. Here is Hannah's YouTube channel, Hannah and R. Palmer. Here is Jenna O'Malley's YouTube channel. Jenna says, I have an author page, but I can't link it. But I saw that somebody did that for us. So Maggie says, here is CB394's channel. Here is Megan McCarthy's channel. Here is Tiny Scribe's YouTube channel. Here is Elizabeth Wright's channel. Megan says, haven't decided whether Cyrano the movie is for you? Check out my spoiler-free review of the movie before you go. And there's the link for that. And then Maggie's given us Persephone Jones' YouTube channel, and Kate L's YouTube channel, and Becca C. Smith's YouTube channel. And Hannah says, I just posted my February reading wrap-up if anyone fancies a look. And here's the link to that video specifically. Here is Christian Michael's YouTube channel. Here is Nat Nicholton's YouTube channel. Here is Stacy Coates' YouTube channel. This was us finding the correct one. So I think Hannah gets it in just a few more links. Here is Jenna Wright's Romance YouTube channel. Here is Courtney Created YouTube channel. Here is Maggie's YouTube channel. And Hannah has found Jenna Wright's Romance Amazon page under the name Jennifer Mooney. So here's the link to that. And this is where I shared the link to getting my tarot journal if you are interested in doing 3-card draws. I don't feel like showing it because it's in the bin. Not the trash bin, just like in the organizer bin. Jenna Wright's Romance says, you're awesome. Thank you, Hannah. And yes, all of the waddling is awesome. Jenna O'Malley says, still chugging through my marketing. I have 2 pre-recorded videos, Battle Writing Academy included, going live this week, and sprinting stream kicking up 1 week from today. So much planning. Indeed. And Devin has found Let me try that again. Devin has found Hannah's band. There we go. Spotify link. Hannah says, you do a far better job of promoting the band than me, Devin. Here is Maggie's Amazon page. Devin says, I love to promote. Yay. And writer Sam Wicker says, hello, a little late because you're distracted by another Viking show. Well, a Viking show would be an understandable distraction. Devin says, here is Sam's channel. And thank yous. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy it. And Jenna writes from it, says, well, that pushed me to update my about section of your YouTube page somewhat. Yes, correct links are very helpful. Maybe Devin. Maybe I almost said that. Maggie says, hello, Sam. Watching your new hashtag Hold My Raccoon 2022. And there's the link for that. And Sam says it was fun trying to vlog again. Can't wait for hashtag Sam's Den. Your den has been fun to record. Hopefully it'll be fun to watch. Sounds fun. I like it. Megan says, I took the dogs out and brainstormed what this pillow could feel like. So far, I think your lover's arms is the most compelling thing you've come up with. Oh, nice. I like that one too. Exotic Expression says, distractions. The house will be quiet in 45 minutes. Hopefully still feel like writing then. Elizabeth says, oh yeah, promos. I have a live stream every Thursday, 6 p.m. GMT +1, which is noon Eastern. Did I do that right again? Did I remember? And you can find me on Instagram as A Little About Books. That's where he posted everybody. 209 words for Kate. Excellent. Elizabeth says, finished my spread and now trying to take a decent picture of it. Finding that all your light indoors is very, very yellow. Yeah, I specifically changed and had the more white light in my room, but it doesn't help because my walls are like slightly green on purpose. That's the paint color, not. And so it definitely reflects differently. Courtney says, so sleepy, but going to push myself to be productive until the end of the stream. Sounds like a plan. Oh no, you lost a few subscribers this weekend. Oh no. I wonder if it was on purpose or if YouTube might be clearing things out. CB says 186 words. Excellent. Might be YouTube clearing out. Yeah. I may have almost said banana. Laura says, I worked on the TV show Vikings. Oh, nice. So can we find your name in the credits then if we go look for those? Any particular episodes we should look for? Becca says, I forgot how much fun it is to edit videos. Yeah. Edge from WWE is in Vikings. Okay, so speaking of WWE, I saw a little short. I can't remember. I think it was on. I can't remember if it was on Instagram or not. But they were two frogs wrestling, and somebody commented that it was better than WWE. So maybe you should watch frogs wrestling. Sam says, nice, Laura. You're still working through it, but got distracted with Vikings Valhalla today. Oh. Well, you could always watch somebody else wrestling. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Be nice if they actually got some. And here is Laura's channel. Excellent. Anything is better than WWE. I mean, you know. And here is Laura's latest vlog, specifically. They always seem to do that around the last week and or first week of the month turnover. Yeah. There are other wrestling companies. True. Very true. Alrighty. Stacey says, I used to watch wrestling and, an awesome soap opera. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. All right. Let's do another sprint. I might disappear because I'm getting low on my water. So I might disappear for a minute to refill that. All right, here. So let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And 4, make sure that if you Need a break for a walk around or a snack? Take a break. Make sure you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. Here we go, 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so that was sprint number 3. How many scenes have I done now? I've done almost 9 scenes thus far. Okay, I passed the point where I was supposed to be. Yeah, okay. So I've done 9 scenes total thus far. I don't know how many I did each sprint, so I guess I'm just gonna keep track of the total. But yeah. Yeah. So progress. It's progressing. I have some notes on paper in front of me. I also have notes in another document that I have pulled up just kind of verify what I'm supposed to be doing with this edit. So it's going. It's editing. I feel like this is probably not going to be the final pass for this editing section, but it's at least getting better. So yeah. All right, let me scroll up and see where we were. I think we were stopped just before Jenna talked about the possible new tag. Okay. So Jenna asked if anyone has heard of a tattooed author tag. You are researching to see if you could find one, but no such luck. I wanted to make sure before scripting a new tag video for this week. I have not heard of one. I don't think Maggie has never seen one either. I think I think you are safe to make it. And then Laura realized that you'd never put Vikings on your IMDb. So, and then Devin was like, here's the link. See, we were talking about wrestling still. When you never watched the competition growing up, it was WWE or nothing. Gotcha. For the different wrestling companies. Don't think you've ever really written down your reasons for stopping watching, so you're going to go do that. Gotcha. Some reflection there. And Stacy says you just poured yourself some chocolate almond milk because you're allergic to cow milk, and it's hitting the spot for now. Yeah, chocolate milk is always really tasty, but then because it's sweet, it sort of like leaves you wanting to eat something else, usually the savory kind, which then makes you want to eat more sweet. Maybe that's just me. CB says we don't get chocolate almond milk in Glasgow. Unfortunately, you have cheese, chocolate, and butter, but that's all. You can have cheese, chocolate, and butter, but that's all dairy-wise. You've switched to almond milk because you were reacting to soya. Elizabeth is excited about this new tattooed author tag. I mean, it does sound really cool. Unfortunately, I won't be able to participate because I don't have any tattoos. CB says you like the long life almond milk. Oh, so the ones that don't need to be refrigerated? Well, after you open them, don't they have to be refrigerated? I don't know. Sam would love to do a tattoo tag. So I think, Jenna, I think you have some takers. So we will be anticipating watching this new tag fly around AuthorTube. Maggie says I have to have almond milk without the synthetic vitamin D added. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Persephone was headed off to the grocery store. So hopefully you had a good time and a safe trip. Laura says it was so nice to have friends over last night. You got to talk to humans in person. This is such an exciting thing because because when you go for months, close to a year, without seeing your loved ones and your friends and family, and then so it's very, very. I'm extremely grateful that we were able to get vaccines and be able to get boosters and go see people. And so, yeah, I'm very, very grateful for all the human contact I have been able to have. So, yeah, so this is where I was saying I was glad you finally got that. So you even got hugs. Yay! First time since Christmas. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. CB says 232 words. Nice. Oh no, Devin, you've forgotten what hugs feel like. I can't fix this physically. I don't know. There's the digital hugging face, which is not as good, but hopefully you will get this soon. CB said, oh, okay. So this is, you're gonna list some of the reasons, maybe. The Undertaker, is the Undertaker really going to be the only HOF inductee this year? I don't know. Stacy says, I needed another 20 minutes to finish. Well, we've still got time. We still have another hour, so we will do more streams. WWE hasn't announced anyone else yet. Kate says 181 with some medical research. The day you finish this war plot and can stop researching battle wounds will be the day you know peace. Isn't there a dictionary of wounds, or isn't there a specific for writers descriptions of different types of wounds? Isn't there something that exists like that? I think there is. Y'all tell me if you know what I'm thinking of, because I know there's the Encyclopedia of Emotions, and I know there's that kind of thing. But I think there's one for wounds, isn't there? Am I crazy? Undertaker certainly deserves it. I hope he puts Vince through a table throw. Laura says to Devin, get your butt down Toronto, and I will give you a hug. Yes, I vote for this. If y'all feel up to it. Jenna says, still scripting that tag. Nice. Excellent. Elizabeth says, posted my spread to Instagram and now filling out all the tasks. There are many. Yes. Also, thanks for the likes on Insta to Hannah. Sam made some StreamYard overlays. Oh, can we do that now? I did not know that. Is that the higher end of StreamYard? Or is that can do through OBS type of thing? CB says, I stopped watching in 2013 because Vince put his best friend in the Hall of Fame before the Macho Man, who had been your favorite wrestler since you were a little kid. He passed away in 2011. Okay. Gotcha. Devin says, Vince had a falling out with Savage almost 30 years ago and still hates him to the day. Ew. Sounds slightly petty, perhaps. Courtney says, finished 4 handwritten pages. Nice. No idea how many words that is. That depends on your the size of your writing and your size of your paper. So you may, I think generally when you handwrite, you do approximately 9 to 10 words per line, generally, if it's kind of like standard paper. So you can kind of estimate that way. Or you could spend the time to count. Up to you. CB says, I know he and his disgusting hypocrite, who used to be president, have been friends for over 50 years or so. Gotcha. No doubt you'll get suckered back into watching again in January when the 30th anniversary happens. Maybe. CB says, I didn't see my mother for 2 whole years before last September. Yeah. It's been a long 2 years, hasn't it? For a lot of us. Devin says, I haven't seen my relatives except for my parents since December 2019 and most of your in-person friends since March of 2020. Yeah. It's hard. Maggie says, bleh, laundry and toweling off the big dogs after they went out. It's in the branding section. Okay. You do pay for StreamYard, but you don't know if I have the cheapest, not the. Oh, okay. I can build them. I can do things like that. So I can apparently build them, but I may spend some time with that. I may not. Okay, so the book, yes, the book that I was thinking of, yes. Body Trauma, A Writer's Guide to Wounds and Injuries. Yes. This is the book I was thinking of. Yes. All the research done for me, so I just have to look it up through the table of contents or the index. This is the one I was thinking of. Yes. And CB says 30th anniversary. Oh, gotcha. Carrie is here. Hello, welcome. And there's also apparently Blood on the Page, Volume 1 by Samantha Keel. Oh, nice. Okay. And they both have Page in the one's name, one's a title, but yeah. Stacy says, I don't have many friends in real life, so didn't change all that much because of COVID. Gotcha. Yeah. Many in-person friends, maybe? Yeah. Both of those go over the different types of injuries. Yes, absolutely. Leave it to the horror writer to know where to get these books. Yes. And I think it was Laura showing that book on one of the streams. I can't remember if it was one that Laura was hosting or if it was one with Charlie. But yes, I remember the first one, at least, Body Trauma, from Laura. So, Devin says, you have us, Stacy. You do. And Maggie particularly likes Maim Your Character by Samantha Keel. Okay, so there's two by Samantha Keel as authors. So that's a good place to go to start, I guess, as well. CB says, I remember watching every episode of Monday Night Raw. Oh, nice. Yes. Yes, indeed. Maggie says, your favorite book by Samantha Keel is 10 BS medical tropes that need to die. Oh, that could also be hilarious. Absolutely. All right. So while you may need to go visit a bookstore, a website to see if you can find any of these books, let's do another sprint. Let's do another 25, unless y'all want a 30. Do y'all want a 25 or a 30? What would you like? Elizabeth is going to head out, calling it a night. Have fun. I hope you're feeling even better yet. And I'm glad you got some stuff done. Let's see, 25 or 30, what would you like? Also, HK has new timers, and let's see if I can. They do have the typewriter audio, but they have a cute cat on it. So if you guys are interested, okay, so Becca votes for 30. Stacy votes for 25. CB says 30. Okay, so we've got Devin, of course, for the longer ones. All right, so let's do this. Several of us have said 30, so we're going to do a 30. This one is going to be HK's new timer, which has the typewriter sounds. So feel free to mute me or mute the chat or video, whatever you call it. Look at his face. He's so smooshed. So cute. So, okay. All right. Yes, this is the 4th sprint. Okay. Alrighty. So I know, so cute. So cute. Okay, so let's do this. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to sip. Make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check, and make sure that if you need a break, take one. And again, this does have typewriter audio, so feel free to mute me until we come back if you need to. All right, here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How was that? That was our 4th sprint. That was a long one. I have managed, I'm now on my 14th scene of editing. I'm not too far into it though. So yeah, progress. Yeah. All right, let me see what we were doing in the chat. HK does have a journal with that cover image. Yes, I saw that HK had put out a whole video of the 2022 journal covers. I think that's what I was seeing. Devin was reminiscing about that time Morgan did a 75-minute sprint in October. CB says, the more I see cats, the more I want one, and I can't get one because I'm allergic. I was wanting to know if you're allergic to the like skin/dandruff, or is it their fur? Maggie says, here is HK's Amazon page with all her beautiful journals. Thank you, Maggie, for making that link for us. CB says, you think it's the dandruff because they never used to make you sneeze. Oh, I don't know. Sam has to run. Hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Excellent. I'm trying to figure out what Kate is thanking us for. Not quite there yet in the chat, but CB says, I'm not the only one who's allergic to cats. Your male lead. What? I just inserted that because I'm so used to seeing lead with male or female or non-binary. Lord, your lead worker is, and she doesn't like them. Gotcha. And thank you, Maggie, for helping me report and hide the robotic entity. I know it was so peaceful right until about 4:30, but at least they have slowed down. Yes. Okay. You're welcome, Kate. You're welcome. Yes. Laura knew exactly what I was talking about. So CB says you reported it as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Stacy says, well, I found a stopping point. Yay! Got work done. Excellent. And finding a natural stopping point is always a good thing too. Devin says, good job, Stacy. Yes. Kate says, oh, thank you very much. That was what we were for the book recs on wounds. So 228 words for you. Excellent. And CB says 724. Nice. Devin says Morgan is streaming right now. There's the link. Excellent. So Stream Hoppers United, get your grasshopper on and hop between us. Maggie says, edited and rewrote half a chapter. Excellent. Good job. Yes, that's what I was like. Where are we? Yeah, I forget things so quick, y'all. It's kind of sad. All right. We have time for like a 15-minute. We have time. See if I can get this to hit right on the sweet spot of 15 or not. It's very close. Okay. All right. So we'll do a 15-minute cool down sprint, and it will be we'll be back to the silent ones. There we go. All right. So do I have one that says, no, I don't have one that says final sprint. Oh, well, we'll do that next time. Okay. So don't forget to save. Don't forget to sip. I need to save because I have nothing in oil. Tis now saved. Don't forget to sip. Make sure you straighten that spine, roll your shoulders back for a posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, whether that's to hop on over and give a like to Morgan or hop on over to a bookstore to order those wound books, or to order some of HK's journals, whatever it is that you need to hop about for, make sure you do that. All right, here we go. 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That is the end of that sprint. And that is the end of our sprints for today. Hopefully you got a good bit done today. I got to the end of scene number 16, editing. So that was good. Making progress. Okay, so you can scroll back up just a wee bit in the chat and find where Davin has posted the link to Morgan's stream. Maggie edited and brain. That was before we started the sprint. CB says, I almost finished the Iron Man 1 viewing chapter, but now you have Howard and Peggy's vow renewal to write. Ooh, nice. Yes, Stream Hoppers United. Hydrate or dihydrate. Stacy says, I spent that sprint getting dinner started and shutting down your computer for the night. Excellent. Hello, what book do you think could sell very well if it were to be written? Any story you want to write. CB says 153 words. Excellent. Becca says, yay, thank you so much. You didn't finish editing the video, but hopefully you can keep going. I hope so. I hope so. All right, so I will post Devin's playlist in the chat one last time so that you can make sure you know where to go today, tomorrow, and all of the rest of the days that Devin makes playlists for all of our wonderful sprints. So I will be posting next week's streams, but I have the regular schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. So I will hope to see you there tomorrow afternoon. And I will hopefully see y'all in the chats. All right. Bye, y'all. Don't forget to save.